Yo, what's going on, guys? A&M Anime here. It's your boy Alex, back again. WandaVision, episode 4. Oh my god, we're getting real, gentlemen, ladies. Episode starts with heartbreak, and I feel like it's the type of heartbreak we're gonna be getting for like a good next couple years of the MCU, because the blimp was a real thing that happened. They gotta live with it. Like, they didn't reverse it. All they did was bring people back. So episode starts with the blimp, basically everybody coming back. Monica, she basically gets snapped back, and she was in the hospital with her mother, Maria. And unfortunately, her mom didn't get snapped.
I don't feel so good.
So while Monica was living a life of the blimp, her mother, Maria, unfortunately passed away from cancer. So that was a little heartbreaking to see. Like, episode starts off that way. It pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the episode. Then we see Monica basically filling in for her mother, and then she takes on a case of what's going on with Westview. And we meet Jimmy Woo. Woo! It's my guy, man. He's back. He's on the case. He has his little one-liners. He's great. And immediately Monica gets sucked into Westview. Now, I like this episode because it's giving us the alternative of what's happening outside of Wanda's bubble. Like, we're seeing what they're witnessing, what's been going on Sword side of things. So they pretty much were getting nowhere until the astrophysicist Darcy comes in, and within like 10 minutes of being there, gets some equipment and links to the channel of Wanda and Vision's sitcom, basically. And they're all just, it's funny because throughout the episode, they're all just kind of watching it like it's a regular TV show. Like lives aren't at stake or anything. They're just enjoying the show. Darcy's getting into it, but they're starting to piece everything together because they're finding people that went missing are basically stuck in this bubble with Wanda. And we even got a little hint to seeing what happened when episode 2, where the guy came out the sewers with the B-net suit on, and Wanda sends him back. We saw that as well. So I like how everything's tying together as far as what's been going on outside of whatever Wanda's created. And honestly, I like Darcy's character. She was pretty funny. Jimmy Woo was pretty good as well. Monica killed it. I liked Wanda, of course, was always, there was one point where she saw Vision as he was in Infinity War with his stone ripped out, and she was like losing it, and then she immediately snaps back to like everything's fine. Like, amazing acting. She's been doing amazing throughout this entire series so far. And I feel like Vision knows what's going on, right? He has to at this point. He's just playing his part now, because at one point he's like questioning it. You can see him questioning it, but instead of saying anything, honestly, it feels like in fear, he just kind of goes along with whatever Wanda's doing right now, because she clearly likes this life right now. Like, she created it herself. She's happy, and Vision just wants to keep that little dream, I assume. So honestly, Monica pretty much gave herself away at one point, and it's a little confusing for me because I don't know if she gave herself away of her own volition, or was it just Wanda's powers acting up, right? Because she pretty much, Darcy finds her, and she sees that she has like a minor role, if you would, in this sitcom. And then as it goes on, she gets bumped up to a relevant character, to the point where she's like showing up and talking to Wanda. But then she like breaks free from her role. So was that of her own? Was she never a part of it, and she was just acting to begin with? Or was it just a disturbance in Wanda's powers? So that's something interesting to think about. Episode pretty much ends with the biggest shocker for me. We see where Monica gets sent back out to the regular world, and they all come rushing to her, and she's just like, it's all Wanda. Now, that could be her assumption, but we're not going to go any further from what we know. So sticking to episode 4, I automatically assumed there was somebody else doing it to Wanda. But if it's Wanda herself, and she's just creating this bubble for whatever reason, for trauma or hurt, where do we go from here, right? It's like, who's gonna stop her? Strange? Is Strange gonna show up? Who knows? But honestly, it's probably second favorite episode. I think I still like episode 3 more so far. But honestly, they've all been bangers. We're gonna see as we go further. No complaints from me. Had to score definitely like a 9 out of 10. Listen, man, I love this series so far. It's gonna be a little bit weird going from this to Captain Falcon, but we'll see how that goes, because that's more of like a blockbuster. But you already know what y'all gotta do. Like, comment, subscribe. Come back again. Hit that bell for them notifications. More merch on the way. Thank you for getting us to 500. Let's work to 1,000. Peace.